Bismillah. So one of the biggest changes for me of becoming a Muslim is the detachment of some worldly matters. So there's a story of before I was Muslim. I was in Nijmegen and I gave a show. I used to rap, produce. So I gave a show, but after the show I went back home, of course. And first I needed to bring two of my friends home. Well, that was like an hour drive or so, and it was already pretty late, I think 3 o'clock in the morning or something. So I took them home, and when I took them home, shortly after that, my car just went flashing lights and that stuff. So I stopped and went looking for the problem, but I only made it worse. So I decided to just drive and try to get home. This was before I was Muslim, so I couldn't say Bismillah or that kind of stuff. So I was driving, it all went pretty okay until I was on the highway and my car just started bleeping and flashing lights again. So I stopped and it was over. So I called for help. We have in the Netherlands, it's called ANWB, ANWB. So I called them and they said, all right, we'll come to get you and just hang on tight and wait for a moment. So I waited, but I was pretty frustrated. I was so frustrated that I just grabbed my phone, started to record some videos and post it on my best friend's story on Instagram. And I remember cursing, I remember doing all crazy stuff. And I was so frustrated just because I was standing beside the road and waiting for help for my car. And it's so stupid. I've talked about this with a good friend of mine like last week. And we talked about this particular situation and we can we laughed about it because if something happens like that to me now, I would just say Alhamdulillah. I would just laugh about it, just sit back, relax, and let it be or something. But back then I went crazy. May Allah forgive me for that, for real, because I went really crazy just because my car broke down and just because it was a little bit late and I was a little bit tired. And also, what's maybe even more stupid, I felt the urge to share it on my Instagram, to seek attention from other people, from my friends and that kind of stuff. To just put it on my Instagram best friends. And I wanted them to know that I was in a bad situation. So looking back to it, Alhamdulillah. I learned two things about looking back to it. Number one is the detachment to materialistic things. Like, I don't mind if my car broke down. Yeah, all right, we're gonna fix it. It's all right. And secondly, keeping control in a situation like that. Like keeping calm and just think it's okay, Alhamdulillah, and it will be all right. Because it will, inshallah. So if you always remember that it will be okay, then it will be okay, inshallah. So I think that's a really beautiful thing. Because without Islam, I would probably be in exact the same mental state that I was in back then. Allahu alam. It's just a beautiful thing that you know you are getting tested. You know it will get better, inshallah. You know that you will be rewarded for it, inshallah. And you know it will be fine, inshallah. For every situation we say Alhamdulillah, because all praise to Allah. That's it. You can go bad if you want to, because your car did broke down, or you can't buy some new shoes, or maybe some other problems that are not really big problems, in my opinion. But just think about it. How important is it? How important is it? Is it that important that you need to cry about it? That you need to scream about it? It isn't that important. So try to do your best in every situation. Try to stay calm and just have patience. Have sabr. Assalamu alaikum.